Hello, my name's Wendy and I teach exercise physiology as well as an exercise physiology lab class. And I'd like to talk with you a little bit about some of the feedback features that are provided to us as instructors on Blackboard that allow us to provide specific feedback to our students that's associated with specific assignments. This is an example of assignment. The students are required to complete an abstract of a lab that's been completed and incorporate some outside sources into that writing assignment. The student is able to submit the assignment directly onto Blackboard. I'm able to take a look at it, as you can see, in a very specific manner. And what I'm able to do is go to comment here, and all of these comments that you see on the side are point comments. So I go to an area of the paper, click on that, and then I'm able to say something specific about that part of the paper. So let's look at a couple of examples. You can see here that I have a summary, so the student and me, I'm able to scroll down and see a summary of some of the feedback. But here you're able to see that the feedback is aligned with specific areas of the assignment. So I can make specific suggestions, I can um, have some corrections, I can make arguments for a suggestion to proofread. All of these things are really applicable to the assignment in general, but also really specific because I'm pointing out key aspects that are strengths and or weaknesses associated with this submitted assignment. So anytime a student submits work in this fashion, we're able to do that. I like to combine some of the specific feedback with general feedback. Now this is the aggregate score, which is aligned with a specific rubric that's in the course shell. But I'm able to provide a summary of the score here, a description of the assignment in general, and I also have a suggestion here for the student to see track changes. And these track changes allow the student to see exactly where they may want to consider doing some edits in the future. Additionally, I post a summary announcement that includes some general strengths and weaknesses that were observed in aggregate among all the students in the class. So for this specific assignment, when you think about it, the students are getting feedback from a variety of sources. One, the announcements that is going to provide a summary of some of the specific feedback that's been brought up in assignments. Two, the student here will receive a summary of the feedback associated with the project, including a reminder of the instructions associated with the assignment. And then here we're able to move through actually quite quickly and efficiently. This looks like quite a bit of work, but it's not taking um, more time than what would be required if I'm grading these by hand with a red pen, so to speak. It's not, in fact, it's probably more efficient than grading some of these assignments by hand. But you can see that the student is going to have a lot of information that they can take a look at and will hopefully be associated with some progress. Additionally, I encourage students to meet with me, and when they do, we often whip out our laptops and go through some of these suggestions together when students are interested in doing that in person. All right, I hope this information was helpful. It's just a useful feature that's in Blackboard, can help you and the students.